Hello! It's time for some Rygar. So, much like Myland Secret Castle, this is a game that I've owned my entire life and never beaten, so we're going to knock it off the list. I am being assisted by my official Nintendo Player's Guide, which I have also owned my entire life, and actually has some pretty good maps and like hints for this game, so I'm thinking this is probably all I'll need to guide me through it, because it's actually a smaller game than I remembered, at least based on this. But I'm happy to use this book from 1987 to beat this game from 1987, so that'll be fun. So, jump and attack. You can bounce on enemies and they kind of freeze, but it doesn't hurt them. You can just sort of bounce forever. So there actually is an advantage to killing enemies because you do gain experience. That tone and last are basically attack and defense experience points. So as you play the game, you get stronger. So it actually has many aspects of the Metroidvania genre that Metroid does not. And those stars increase your mind level, which you can use for your 3 special abilities here. I love this opening area with like the sun in the background. It's very cool. Very iconic. Did I miss the I missed the flickering sun, I think. This is very important. Yeah, so the sun is a sprite. So you can see it causes flicker when I get in the same line as it. So I guess that's how they got that effect with the different layers of the background. Even the later games like Ninja Gaiden and stuff would come up with a better way to do that kind of effect. I hope an enemy drops health at some point. This is such a great climbing animation. I love Rygar's movements. He's got this such a jaunty run. So you can actually make that jump, but it seems pointlessly risky when you're not doing a speed run. In the Grand Mountain lies the entrance to Garlows. So I think the Grand Mountain is the Mountains of Grand is sort of the next area I'll go into. And it's sort of a hub, which leads to Garlows, which is sort of another hub. Yeah. This weird hermit guy. You can actually die in these rooms if you just jump off this ledge. What is this? What is this place? What is this building with this weird pillar with a giant man on it? Some of the art direction for this game is like super unique and bizarre. Like the enemy designs and everything. There's no game that quite looks like it. I don't even know how to, like, describe it. Like, what is it similar to? So, here in the mountains of, was it Gran? Let's get my map up here. Mountains of Gran. So we want to head to Garlos, I believe. Which means going to the right and then, yeah, all the way to the right and then up and left. I vaguely remember where these things are, at least for the beginning of the game, but easier to just use the map for now. You can see I've built up enough strength that I can kill some of these guys in one hit now. My tone is now 38. So tone is your attack power, last is your defense power, which is weird words for both. I think there's a... Let's see what this hermit has to say over here. When you get to Garlos, first go west, then go north. Oh, that's good. Good advice, probably. I don't think people lie to you in this game like they do in, like, Castlevania 2. I think this game predates Castlevania 2. I might have to check on that. They're very close in time, if not. So now we're in a top-down area. So I should probably heal. How do I use this? Select. Do I not have enough power to use this? Huh. Recover. There's only so many buttons on this controller. Huh. Is there an explanation? Doesn't say how much mind it costs. Must be more expensive than I thought. Gotta be careful not to die here. Maybe I'll do a quick save state. I'm pretty sure when you die in this game, you start in like the same area where you died, but don't want to risk it. So he said go north and then go west. Is that true? Look on my map here. I know I need to get the grappling hook. B gives you the grappling hook. So start at I for the Grand Mountains. Yep. Creepy tree man. You can only go diagonal when you're jumping. The grappling weapon will help you complete your quest. It sure will. So now that I have the grappling weapon... Okay, costs that much mind to use the recover. Good to know. I believe I head to Rolsa Valley. So down, right, and around. I feel so strong. So I can't use the grappling hook when I'm in this view, but once I get into a side-scrolling area, I can use it. Or maybe there might be certain... I think there's certain points where I can use it here, but I can't use it freely. And there's the health. And no, it's the pulley that I can use here if I had it. Is this where I want to go? Yep. Okay. So yeah, there's the grappling hook. It's not a weapon. You can like actually grapple onto platforms and climb up. Or climb down. Right? Do I have to... I guess I can only shoot it up? I know there's a way to climb down. I guess it's only on certain platforms, okay. Oh boy. Let's be careful. Surely there's something to grab onto here, right? Oh, yep, there it is. Ugh. Hooray! We made it to the top. There's nothing here. So, normally if you go down here, you'll die, but if you have the grappling hook, you actually scroll the screen down here and just be underwater. I sort of wonder if this is intentional or not. It must be. Oh, well. Okay, good, yeah. It starts you right back where you were. You don't lose your XP. This game is surprisingly forgiving. As opposed to Myland Secret Castle, where you had to, like, put in a special code to, continue where you were. But I will say it's a little bit easier to die in this game. Especially with, like, instant kill pits and stuff. Who needs ropes? It's a very dangerous looking door. Above here, in the skies of Urulsa, is a floating castle. How do we get here? Where did you come from? Oh! Okay, that was a little scary. Oop, okay. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to get up here. That's nifty. Oof. Is this where the floating castle is? I know I'm not supposed to go there yet. We can take a look. Now this is like a cool scene too, where it's like you've gone up so high you can like see the curvature of the earth. You can see the horizon. It's very cool. Doesn't look like a castle to me, but I'll take the hermit's word for it. You must meet 5 Endoras to reach the castle. Well, haven't met any Endoras yet. Come on. Didn't quite reach. Did I go in this door? From here, you can't go on without the grappling weapon. Well, lucky for me, I have it. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. Climb. Oh. I think this controller has some problems with going from directions to side to up. Still have our tone. Oh god, you can't duck an attack when I have the grappling hook on those platforms. Ugh. Game is hard. Good to see you again. I love the way like they open their mouths when they're like coming towards you. So joyful. That's all the mind I have. Okay. Gonna be a while before I can cast recovery. Oh, jeez. We'll get through it. Maybe I should just let these guys chase me, and it'll despawn other enemies. Aha! There's the strategy. Hello, goodbye. Okay, this is a way better strategy. Okay, for the most part. Oh, jeez. Need to build up my last. Hello. Okay, we made it. To the next area. Okay, so we have passed through the Valley of Rolsa and entered the Forest of Eruga. Seems like a very swampy forest. Oh god. Assume there's nothing over here, but we can check. Oh, you never know. Perhaps there are secrets. Welcome. Take a rest to regain your strength. Aha! What a useful secret. if I can just go back there whenever I want to heal. If so, that's nice. There's a new enemy. Oh, oh no. Okay, well. There we go. Okay. Easy does it. Give me that 1 health. Good rest. Not totally sure what the strategy is on this guy. Okay, I guess the strategy is despawn him. Okay, what's in here? A monster, Aruga, lives deep within this forest. Ah, the monster Aruga lives in the forest of Aruga. Can I go down here too? Yay! Neat. It's amazing how consistently that works. Nice. Oh, I gained some health up too. Probably a good place to grind some stars. That's a tight jump. I can see the boss in here. I'll do a quick save state. I don't want to have to go through this whole forest again. Do I have enough for a power up? Nope. Ooh. Oh. I can bounce on him? That's kind of cool. Oh man, he very responsive to your movements. It's pretty hard to... Oop, that's not helpful. Oh! So, we'll have to go through the whole forest again. No, that's nice at least. Doesn't punish you too hard. Ugh, I can take like 2 hits before dying, great. So maybe I'll just like bait him over here. this angle for a while. Oh, God. The smart thing to do would probably be to, like, farm some heart, or stars, rather. I like... He always shoots at the same angle. Oof. Just like get him over this side of the screen as far as possible and have him turn around. Oh man, it's so punishing. Maybe this is a pattern I can do. Seems very tight. Ah. Okay, that seems like a possibility. You can play. Ugh. So brutal. See, like, he faces my direction, but always shoots towards me. Can't just power through it. I feel like it's really hard to get him to attack to the right. Interesting. I mean, he will do it. Jumping over him seems good. Seems to, like, wait till he attacks. Oh, God. Oh, we did it! Take that, Aruga. I'm Indora. I'll give you a pulley you must use to cross. Okay, so we have the grappling hook and the pulley. Now where to? When you beat Aruga, you'll arrive at the Valley of Garlos, which is where I came in. After that's this game actually has like a surprising amount of like really player-friendly stuff in it. Like the fact that when you die on the boss, you immediately restart where the boss was. When you beat the boss, you go back to like where you entered the area because there's nothing else to do there. You don't have to work your way back out. It's very good. So this is saying, okay, after passing through Cave K, which is somewhere I can get only with a pulley, I will arrive at the Primeval Mountain stage. I guess we'll head kind of left and down and use our pulley. So this is where you use the pulley, and it is incredibly finicky. It's super easy to just fall into the water. I don't remember the best way to do it. Yep, well, okay. Trying to use the pulley. Now I'm back at the entrance of the area. Okay, this is where we came in from the mountains. That's fine. It's a death warp. Yeah. So getting across there to the left is where we want to go. Okay, how does this work? You have to, like, get yourself hooked on just right. I don't remember if I have to push a button or not. I have the pulley. Okay, let's do a quick save state here. Oh! I did something. What did I do? Not bad. I just sort of... Yeah, if I like... Over here. Okay, I need to get just above it. It's so weird. Okay, we approach. That's too far to the left, I think. God, this is the worst. The only way is just to kind of like just randomly walk around. Okay, so like I get over here, hit. So basically my neck needs to be like level with the beginning of the rope. And then you can take it across. Man. Luckily I don't think I have to do that too many times in the game. So we are on to Mount Primeval. Let's go. Oh yeah. These like flying dog creatures are so bizarre. Oh, well, screwed that one up. You just drop these white balls. I can't attack while attached to this thing. Great. Oh, God. Luckily, I'm getting stronger. Not much I can do about that. Hey, Grant. What are these horrifying white flesh dragons? Well, if I look at my official Nintendo Player's Guide, they are called Epolcon. 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 Eppelcon. There's no description of them in this guidebook. I don't have the actual official booklet. I just have this ancient player's guide from 1987. They sure look bizarre, don't they? Like, how do you even describe this creature? How do you describe this art style of this game? Oop, a bit of lag. Okay, no problem there. Oh god. Like enemies never drop health in this game. God. Nowhere near a recovery spell. Oh. Please. No. Luckily it's very forgiving with the game overs. Okay, made it. And a level up too. Not much I can do about that. Oh god. Hey, I made it. So, past the Primeval Mountain, we have now proceeded to the Den of Sagila. Sagila. Yeah, sure. Horseshoe crabs. Oh. This is fine. Just getting health. So we got like some horseshoe crabs and like some sort of like crustacean. Yes, land nautiluses. There you go. Do I have a map of this area? Nope, looks like I'm flying solo. Can't be that complicated. This game has amazing music, I gotta say. Well, a door is a good sign. Welcome! Take a rest and regain strength. What a bro. Look at this bro. Flexing. Well, yeah, you can pretty much jump on any enemy, including a lot of bosses. And if you jump on regular enemies, they just sort of freeze in place. It doesn't do damage, but you can kind of bounce over them. Guess there's nothing over here. Whoop. Okay, fireballs. That's fine. Ow. What's in this door? Continue straight in the top cave to see the sunset. Well, that sounds nice. Guess there's nothing else over here. I want to see the sunset. Ow. Look, don't worry about zip lines. You got all kinds of ways to rope around in this game, and none of them make sense. Got your grappling hook. I got my pulley, which I used a second ago. Okay, nothing here. Oh, that's convenient. You can go no further. You must go back the way you came. I want to see the sunset. The guy said I could see the sunset. I guess I can't get up there from down here. Let's just back the way we came. Lag. Oh, this is great. Oh, not good. So this game actually has experience points. You have two stats. You have tone and last. So tell me, what do you think tone is, and what do you think last is? Oh, new enemies. You got these sort of legless unicorn birds. You're right. Tone is indeed your damage, and last is indeed your health. As you fight, you get toned and you become stronger, and you can last longer, I guess. Well, I guess... yeah, there's the sunset. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Or was there more in the cave? I think I have to fight the boss in here before moving on. We're in the lair of Sagila. We gotta find Sagila. That's just where I was. Wonder if I missed something? Ouch. I don't think I missed anything. Guess I can just move ahead and see if something stopped me. Oops. Ugh. Can I recover? Yay! Cost all my magic points. Guess we'll see if there's anything through here. Oh, okay. Back into the lair. Just a quick view of the beautiful sunset, which I appreciate. Ugh. Okay, dead end. Great. Precious health. Do a quick save state just in case something bad happens. Seems like a boss. Well, I have a lot of mana too. I can actually cast some spells here. Okay. I paused it at the perfect time. I'm about to get dropped by this spider creature. Sort of like a skull face spider with spikes on the back. Ouch. Just kind of bounce it back and forth, I guess. Seems fine. And occasionally drops down from above. He's a creeper. Oh, okay, that's the strat that the speedrunners use, I know. That was way easier than the first boss, boy. First try. Okay, I'm Endora. Hi, Endora. I'll give you this crossbow. The crossbow is not a weapon. Oops. No, thank you. I will not be returning to the I do not want to go to the Primeval Mountain. Let's go around the door. Okay. So we've got a hold of the important item, the crossbow. Next, pass through Cave F. Where's Cave F? And go on to the floating island of Lapis. Really? Okay. Yep. Heading back. This is sort of like the hub area, the main hub area of the game, I would say. It is called the Valley of Garlos? Yes, the Valley of Garlos. Yeah, it's sort of the top-down part of the game that leads to most of the other areas. Okay, now you get to see the joy of trying to attach yourself. Okay, first try. That is the most finicky thing in the world, is trying to attach yourself without falling in the water there. This is kind of a shortcut. I'm getting good at it, actually. Okay, just head right. Okay, something about these tree guys are really creepy. They are called key nobles. Okay, we are heading to the floating island of Lapis. Fighting more of these creepy guys. Ugh. Oh god, okay. Recover. Ugh. So many of them. What's in here? Okay, I guess this is where we're supposed to go. You need the grappling to continue past Lapis. I have the grappling. Ooh. Hey, Zinko. I'm attempting to beat this game that, much like Myland Secret Castle, I've owned my whole life but never beaten. At this point, you can't go on without crossbow. Well, I have a crossbow. Yeah, there's some robots up here. If you go into the sky, you're gonna find some robots. That's just how it works. Yep, I'm playing through the game using this guide from 1987 that I own that is extremely worn out. Okay, yep, that's a robot. The grappling hook's awesome. Okay, I think I just, yep. I think that's the one time that's the one use of the crossbow, is just to, like, make these things appear. Did it appear? Oh, I need to... Is the rope there? Okay. Like, you can climb down and, like, get into places that you feel like you shouldn't be able to get to. The thing is, you can't ever let go of it. You have to, like, touch the ground to get off the hook shot. Fight! 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 Well, I'm glad I have a good cheerleader up here. Nice to have the support. the right. Okay. Where am I going? I guess I'm trying to go down. Robot. Oh god! Okay, what's the explanation? Is there an explanation for these robots? They are called Bargon, but that's all I got. Here, your toughest enemy is Bargon, who throws out a wide beam. You should jump over this enemy to escape from the beam. Okay, well. Whoa, how about that? Who needs to jump when you can climb? Oh, me. Whoop. Whoa. I don't like this. Oh god. There's so many. Oh god. Okay, let's get through the door. Please go down from here. Lapis awaits you. Okay. Guess we climb down. I guess not? Maybe this is just the way to the floating island of Lapis. And it's sort of, it's more of a floating archipelago. This is different. Maybe these are just some floating rocks, and now we're getting to the actual floating island. Okay, so, I guess this is Lapis. This is Belzar, I think? Yes, this is Belzar. What am I supposed to do? Well, apparently just die. Lose all my magic points. Excuse me. What? This is not an issue with the capture. He's just disappeared. His heads are gone. Let's leave and come back. So how do I get to him? Do I need to use the attack and assail? Just... Huh. Oh, I'm dumb. I have a tool that I can use if I can get up there. Oh, there you... Just hitting him makes him reappear. Oop. Okay, just don't get hit anymore. This is fine. Oops. Well, I figured it out. Just gotta get the timing down. I think it's important to, like, just take a moment here. Like, what is this creature? He's like a fleshy column with two eye tentacles and a wing on his back? have not been able to make anything of this boss. Oh, we decided not to shoot for such a long time. I'm glad this game is player-friendly enough that you can just restart at the boss room. It's really nice. Oh god. Okay. I don't have to feel guilty about using save states. Yeah. I have to stay so close to him. God, it's so irregular. Like when he decides to shoot. What? I jumped too high and looped to the bottom of the screen where a shot happened to be. God. Stupid controller. Ah, yes. Oh, great warrior, I'll give you a coat of arms. So, I'm not actually sure what that does. But, according to this, it is Indora's suit of armor? No, it's the warrior's coat of arms. So it's just, this guide is mistaken, but that's okay. So now go to Drago's palace. We're gonna go fight Ivan Drago. Oh, Dorago. This guide is disagreeing with itself on a few things occasionally. So, okay, there's 3 different spellings of Drago in this guide. There's Drago, D-R-A-G-O. There's the Palace of Dorago. Okay, maybe just the 2 spellings. Still. Dorago. Anything useful in here? It's 2 a.m. and time for the monsters to awaken. What? I'm kind of spooky about that. I don't know. It'd be really spooky if I was actually playing this at 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. rather. That would be real spooky. Nothing to worry about, just a death warp, getting things faster. Okay, to the Palace of Drago, or Dorago. Can we do it? Aha! I think Rygar's like left to right walk cycle is one of the top 10 walk cycles of all time, I gotta say. Look at this thing. It's so jaunty. Any useful advice in here? Is this? Okay. You can see the Palace of Dorago above this island. Well, that's where I'm headed. So this is the Palace of Dorago up here, so I think should we like shoot the crossbow or something, right? Stretch the rope over to the stake. Do I need to? Oh, I gotta. Come on. Haha, okay. Need to be behind it. Whee! Okay, now we're getting to it. Is there a map of the Palace of Dorago in here? Nope. We're on our own. These guys, I don't know, make me a little uncomfortable. A little too fleshy. It took me a minute to realize above the island meant north of. Look, especially these top-down areas, up and down and north and south have very nebulous meanings. Considering that basically when you jump, you're invulnerable, but you can still hit things, you know, at your, you know, apparent x-axis or y-axis. Defeating Rygar will again return peace to Argul. So Argul's this world, Rygar's the last boss. So you might be thinking to yourself, wow, this game's called Rygar, this character's called Rygar, and the enemy is called Rygar. They all sound very similar. Well, that's because originally, I mean, Rygar, so obviously if you write them in Japanese, Rygar and Rygar are the same. So in the original game, there's only Rygar, like the last boss. The character is not called Rygar, you're just the warrior of Argul. They just, when they localized it, decided, well, the game's called Rygar, so we'll just call the main character Rygar. Yeah, what are these weird fleshy guys called? Oh, they're called Germans. They're German. His name is German. Okay. I guess we'll go right first. What's in here? Oh, great warrior, you have earned the coat of arms. Okay, so I guess he gives me this because I have the coat of arms. So I guess I can like use that to heal up at some point. That's nice. Something about the apostrophe in "Oh great warrior." Oh great. So why didn't they just localize Rygar and Lygar the same? Well, I don't think they wanted the hero to have the same name as the villain, right? I mean, they could have just as easily just said, oh, you're the warrior of Argul, and the enemy is named Rygar. Why couldn't the game be named after the villain? That's a good question. Ow. I guess you would end up with the Legend of Zelda problem, where people think the main character's name is Zelda. So they just got ahead of that. Okay, this is certainly the weakest music track in this game, I gotta say. Imagining what this franchise would be if it looked like if it was as big as Zelda. Your quest is half completed. Fight on! I like that these guys are just here to be my cheerleaders. I would have loved to see more Rygar games. Like the only sequel we got was like a God of War clone on PS2, which is apparently pretty mediocre. Yeah, it's definitely of the same era of Zelda 2. Like, 1987 was a huge year for, like, sticking RPG elements in, otherwise normal action games. If you see Durago, ask him to release my daughter. Alright, I'll let him know if I see him. If you happen to run into him, just tell him, you know, give him a message for me. Let my daughter go. Like, I think this game, Zelda 2, and Castlevania 2 all came out in '87. Oh, God. Ugh. Can I heal? Nope. The quote's implying that I should repeat the message verbatim. Oh god, can't jump on enemies in this world. This was before people knew how to use quotes. Feels like a a boss room. Okay, I'm going to do a save state. I can just use this, right? So, okay. This is Drago. He's a very doofy looking... He's not even really a dragon. He's just kind of a lizard guy. He's just a doofy lizard. I love his arms. That was hard. He does have a very good floor. Oh, I forgot to ask him to release my daughter! Oh, what a waste. You can use Indora's suit of armor for protection. Okay, well, I hope that guy found his daughter. Now we have all 5 items. Yeah, so the guide was confused about that. It said Belzar gives you the suit of armor, but actually, it also says down here, it is not easy to beat Drago. False. If you succeed, you'll win Indora's suit of armor and increase your defensive force. So that's handy. It seems like the coat of arms, I guess, it just, like, lets certain, of those, hermits give you presents. But you know, that's cool. So now... the next stage is Garba's Tower. To reach the stage, you must return to the Sueru Mountains. Use your crossbow to climb to the summit. So yeah, we go back to like the kind of the first area that I went to. That's probably true. You're probably right about the translation of the Indian god. Okay, how do I get there? Cross here. As he does it. Right, this is the way to go. Where mountains, use your crossbow to climb to the summit and proceed to the right. Oh, this isn't right. Where are the Sueru Mountains? Oh, that's like the first area. I am mistaken. We're not ready to go here yet. To cross and then go down, I think. Okay, back to the Sueru Mountains. And we are to climb to the summit, which makes sense. Tower of Garba. useful hints in here. If you dare, approach Garba found atop this mountain. I do dare. So I think I have to kind of go pretty far around here. Yep, straight left and then up. From this point, you can't go on without crossbow. Look at these beautiful mountains in the background. Purple mountains, Majesty. Okay. Tower of Garba. Here you have to beat the 5 boss monsters, including Death Pygor, who is at the top floor. He's a dragon with 2 heads and attacked with fire, so be very careful. Okay. Guess we just climb up and do a boss rush. This. Okay. I'm not in my rhythm. Okay. I'll take it. Let's do a save state after that. Do these bosses have names? Ah, yes they do. That was Kuzilar. Another Kuzilar. I'm just gonna, yeah. Oh, do I have to kill them all? Ugh. Whoa. Okay. This is fine. So this is the best. This is the best monster in the game. It's just a turtle on a skateboard. It's actually a tank tread. This guy is Demoro Bruiser. Ugh. Oh, fell down the hole. Great. Oh, I just have to start from the beginning too. I'll just load that save state. Be a little bit further ahead. Look, all creatures with shells are some sort of turtle, right? Looks like a ribbed sail rather than a turtle shell. Yeah, I guess you're kind of right. It's more like a... I don't know. Okay, you can fall down the hole. I need to be careful. Gotta keep to the left. like this guy. Oh yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, he's 100% a Dimetrodon on a skateboard. Okay, let's. So this is a much more sensible creature than Belzar was. At least this guy has like arms and feet. So this is Death Pygor. He appears to be sort of a bipedal humanoid with two like dragon heads. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if I want to fight all those bosses again. We'll just we'll cheat a little bit. This is kind of annoying. Gotta get pretty close to him. I don't think bouncing on him is going to be a good strategy. Yeah, okay, just power through. Play this instrument atop the Tower of Lyle. Looks like I guess it's sort of an ocarina. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Alright. We've beaten Death Pygor. Now we're on to Rygar's castle. So now we head back up. Back to the Valley of Garlows. Oh god. There's someone in this area that heals me. B is the hermit that gives you strength. That's probably worth the detour. I gotta see what the guy at the top of the mountain says. Oh, great warrior. So he heals and gives me a potion. That's really nice. Definitely worth the detour. Pretty sure this is the right direction. What is the palette? Oh, this thing? It's a flute. It is, It is the Flute of Pegasus. This mysterious flute is ancient and strange. The flute's sound is said to have worked miracles. I thought you were talking about like the color palette of the area, and I was like, well, it's a lot of browns. It is a mountain, though. So this is the way towards the first boss, so you get to sort of re-experience this area being a lot stronger now, which is pretty cool. Oh, hello. Ouch. There's something up here. Above here, in the skies of Rosa, is a floating castle. Then we shall head above here. Let's see what this says too. From here, you can't go on without the grappling button. Yeah, yeah. So I guess this is where I use it. Cool. Hey! It's Rope Trick! We've casted Rope Trick. Alright, oops, sorry about that. You're in the last area. You are at the flying castle of Rygar, the Beast King. Rygar, the Beast King of the evil empire which took over the sacred land of Argul. Here, dreadful shadow creatures are waiting for warriors. It is a warrior's mission to beat this patrol of shadows and Rygar. Alright, so, it's a nice guide through the sort of maze of a castle we have here. You'd think they could start you by the entrance. So what are these, like, reliefs on the castle? Like, looks like kind of like a face in the middle. Maybe like a snake. Okay, yep, okay, here's the shadow creatures. Something like this is just Zelda. Oh my god, that's a lot of sprites. There's no other part in the game where you have, like, rune transitions quite like that. Okay, where am I on this map here? I think if I go down, I can get some health. Give you a sense of scale and building tension. That's a cool little waterfall. I wonder if I can die if I fall into it. Let's find out. Save state. Yep. That's hilarious. O great warrior, you have earned the coat of arms. Similarly, you can just in any of these rooms, you can just fall down and die in front of the hermits. Oh, Great War. Kind of an odd room down here. Too many bullets. I think we're about there. See the whole scope of his inner sanctum. And there's Rygar. He's just like two of the other bosses. He has a slightly different roar though. So this is Rygar, King of Beasts. He stole the Door of Peace, made by the 5 gods of Endora. Until you destroy Rygar, peace will never reign again. Now you must confront your last enemy, Rygar. Naturally, he is the toughest enemy of all. Use your attack and assail, medicine for physical strength recovery, and you disarm more efficiently, and fight. So do I actually, Okay, I can use the power-up for the first time, which gives me slightly more attack range. I hit him in the head? Oh god. Yeah, does a lot of damage. Oh, we got him! I think I found the door that he stole. Yay! We did it! I beat the game. I think this is actually it. Like, you get this nice little screen with a nice little rainbow and a slightly moving bird. I feel like they could have, like, filled out this landscape a bit. Like, there's a lot of, like, just sort of open green space. It's much shorter and smaller game than I remembered it being as a kid, though. When you spend a lot of time, like, starting over, you know, every time you play and never getting that far, you imagine more there than there actually is. There's a good amount of, like, I feel like variety in the areas. All the areas kind of have their own kind of feeling to them. Yeah. You have to do a lot more wandering around. It's a game you'd really have to, like, map out, but wouldn't be that difficult to map out. Like, there's really nothing really obscure that you'd never, like, know what to do. Like, you'd, like, finish an area and then, like, not know where to go, but you could just sort of wander around the world and find the next place pretty easily. So yeah, for, like, a 1987 game, very player-friendly. I appreciate it a lot. I think it holds up pretty well, really, for what it is. Nice, quick, like, 2.5 hour playthrough. If even that, I've been streaming for less than 2 hours. But we beat the game, so I think I'm gonna call it there. Gotta find out what I'm gonna do next next time. I have a couple of PlayStation games on the list that I might move up to, go forward another maybe 10 years. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out and watching. We'll see you next time.